"Who is this Coco?" asked Mademoiselle Chapeau, the owner of the hat factory. "I must find her. She must have come to Paris and create hats for me. I will make her famous." There she is. Mademoiselle Chapeau had one of the bamboo hat boxes delivered to her office. She put on her glasses and examined the box carefully. "Aha!" she cried. On the bottom of the box, in tiny letters, was written, "Hats by Coco, Tropical Island." Mademoiselle Chapeau immediately hired an airplane and set off to find the mysterious, talented Coco. She searched every tropical island in the world, but Coco was nowhere to be found. Just as Mademoiselle Chapeau was about to give up, her pilot said he knew of a small tropical island that wasn't on any map. "Take me there now," she ordered Mademoiselle Chapeau. Coco and Anton were gathering coconuts when they spotted the airplane circling their island. Circling. The pilot landed the plane on the beach. "Are you Coco, the hat designer?" asked Mademoiselle Chapeau, a bit surprised to see a carrot. "Yes," said Coco, "I am. I'm here to take you to Paris and design hats for me, and I will make you famous," exclaimed Mademoiselle Chapeau. "Paris," added Coco. "Anton, we are going to Paris." It's the Eiffel Tower. So off they flew through the night, all the way to Paris. Mademoiselle Chapeau found an apartment for Coco and Anton in a wonderful old building. Coco painted a picture of a palm tree on the wall. Anton felt right at home swinging from the chandelier. That's silly. The very next day, Mademoiselle Chapeau brought Coco and Anton to the hat factory. She introduced them to all the helpers. Coco started work immediately on sketches for new hats. Mademoiselle Chapeau placed Anton in charge of all the machines. Giant rolls of fabric arrived in trucks, and hundreds of helpers cut and sewed the fabric, adding bows and bangles and buttons and beads and ribbons and feathers and lace. So many sewing machines were all working at once that the factory sounded like a giant bumblebee. Buzz. At the far end of the factory, each hat was placed into a hat box. Then the boxes were loaded onto trucks and delivered to the airport and flown to hat shops around the world. All the hat shop owners placed large signs in the front windows, and they read, "Hats by Coco." The hat shops quickly filled with new customers. Oh, there's the birdies again. Soon it seemed everybody was wearing one of Coco's fabulous new hats. After work each day, Coco and Anton walked through the streets of Paris, taking in all the sights. Look at all the sights. Day after day, hundreds of hats were made at the factory. Coco was busy drawing new hat designs while Mademoiselle Chapeau paced back and forth on the factory floor. Reporters from magazines, newspapers, and televisions visited the factory to interview the talented Coco the Carrot. Yes. One evening, the Hat Society of Paris held a spectacular gala ball in honor of Coco. Hat shop owners from all over the world flew to Paris to attend. Anton received a silver medallion for his special skills. Coco was presented with the Golden Hat Award for her many beautiful hat designs. The mayor of Paris kissed Coco on both cheeks. The people attending the gala ball cheered and whistled and clapped. Mademoiselle Chapeau was so proud. Everyone danced late into the night. After the ball, Coco and Anton walked home together. Coco noticed that Anton looked sad. See, he's kind of sad. When they returned to their apartment, Anton sat up in the chandelier, his tail drooping. "Do you miss our tropical island?" Coco asked her friend. Anton nodded tearfully. "I do too," said Coco. The very next morning, Coco said goodbye to Mademoiselle Chapeau. "We're homesick for our tropical island," she explained. Mademoiselle Chapeau was very sad to see Coco and Anton leave. Coco promised to visit her once a year and bring new hat designs. Here you can see them talking in the office. At the airport, hundreds of people had gathered to say goodbye. Mademoiselle Chapeau kissed Coco and Anton on both cheeks and presented them with their very own airplane. "Au revoir, Paris. Merci beaucoup," Coco shouted to the crowd. Anton started the engine. The propeller whirled. He guided the plane down the runway and up into the sky. Look, they're flying by the Eiffel Tower. Anton looped their new plane twice around the Eiffel Tower and headed home. The next morning they arrived back at the tropical island, safe and sound. During the day they swam in the ocean and played on the beach, and at night Coco sang and Anton danced around the fire just as before. Coco and Anton are still there today. Sometimes Coco makes a new hat just for the fun of it. Anton places it in a bamboo hat box and ties it down with the lid and a vine. Together, they place the hat box in the ocean and watch the tide carry it away. Do you see them? Here they are. See? Here. And there's the hat. So, don't be surprised if one day you find a bamboo hat box in your doorstep. Inside will be a beautiful hat made by Coco the Carrot. The end. And there's the little picture of the carrot plane. So I hope you enjoyed that and the birdies on my head. I love you very much.